Spoilers ahead. Watch out, and take care. The movie begins with Jack playing golf on the beach. A black car drives up to him, and Jack grabs his gun, ready for action. A group of arms dealers steps out of the car. The leader, a man in a black t-shirt and glasses, asks where the guns are. Jack points to a boat, and says they're there. They hand him some money, but he argues it's not enough for the deal. Ignoring his complaints, the gang members move toward the boat to collect the guns. Jack tries to stop them. One of the gang members fires a warning shot at the ground, making him back off. He tells the leader he'll accept the smaller amount, but only a few guns he can give. The leader takes his gun and shoots Jack in the chest. Shockingly, a few seconds later, Jack stands back up. Stunned, the leader shoots him again, this time in the head. Yet, he gets up once more. The leader checks his bullets and finds someone swapped them for rubber bullets. Suddenly, a sniper takes out the leader. It turns out a man near the leader is actually Jack's spy. Jack, his spy, and Logan, who is the sniper and also Jack's best friend, together take down the remaining gang members. After that, Logan scolds Jack for the botched deal. She notices a picture of Jack with a woman named Jenna, who is a veterinary doctor. When Logan asks about her, Jack admits he likes Jenna and has been dating her. This makes her upset, and he asks to borrow Logan's dog, as he wants to pretend he's an animal lover. Now we see Karen, who looks anxious about something as she's with her team. She gets a call from Eddie, a notorious gangster. They've been working on a business deal, but things haven't gone smoothly, and Eddie is angry with Karen. The next day, Jack goes to the veterinary hospital with Logan's dog and some flowers, knowing that Jenna loves flowers. He asks her to dinner, and she suggests they have it at his home. In the evening, as they're getting intimate, the front door suddenly opens, and footsteps approach them. It's Karen who walks in. Both Jack and Jenna are shocked to see her there. When Jenna asks him who she is, he says she's just a friend. Karen drops another bombshell: she's pregnant, and she says it's because of Jack. This makes Jenna even angrier, and she starts to leave. Just then, the dog barks, drawing Jack's attention to the window. He sees a group of armed gang members stepping out of a car, and quickly alerts everyone, grabs his stash of guns, and places a grenade by the front door as a trap. Then they all make a quick exit through the back door, hop onto a boat, and speed away. Soon, the gang members discover them and start chasing them in another boat. After a long chase, Jack and Karen shoot dead all the gang members. But one man fights Jack really hard on the boat. This man is Simon, who works closely with Eddie. Jack manages to get away from him. After all this, Jenna has many questions for Jack, and is very angry. But he says he will explain later, and leaves with Karen. Karen asks him about Jenna, and he tells they are dating. They talk about their past and the fights they had. She gets close to him and says she loves him, and talks about the love they used to have. She tells him about who is chasing them, and the problems she has with Eddie. She says she knows about Eddie's rubies and diamonds. And she gives a clue about how to steal those diamonds. This makes Jack interested because of the money. After all this, Simon goes to Eddie's place, who is not there, so he starts flirting with one of the girls. He tells her he is rich, and can buy her clothes and shoes, trying to impress her. Then he asks her where Eddie is. At night, Eddie is playing chess with another man. Simon is standing nearby. Eddie asks the man what Karen knows about him and his business. The man acts like she knows nothing. Suddenly, Simon stabs the man's hand to the table. Eddie asks again what Karen knows. This time, the man says Karen knows everything about the business, which makes Eddie very angry. The next day, Jack and Logan are casually playing golf at the beach. They talk about the plan to steal the diamonds. Logan doesn't trust Karen, and tells Jack he shouldn't either. But Jack manages to convince Logan to go along with his plan. They go to look at the place where the diamonds are being moved to another location. Logan says they'll need a good driver to make the plan work, and they go to a bar to find a good driver. They see a drunk man named Andrew, who is dizzy and throwing up at the bar. Logan says he can't do the job, but Jack is sure he can, and shows Andrew a truck, and tells him about their plan to steal the diamonds. At night, Karen goes into Jack's room, and talks about how much she loves him. He sees a scan report of the baby, and tells Karen about his plan to steal the diamonds. They also talk about settling down and starting a family. The next day, they go meet another person named Nicholas, to help with their plan. While they are talking to Nicholas, he gets into a fight with his angry wife. He can't calm her down, but he holds back his anger, and focuses on talking to them about their plan to get some money. Then all the team members talk about the plan, what each person will do, and how they will carry it out. After that, Logan goes to Karen's room to warn her, saying once the mission is over, Karen should leave their lives. She tells she doesn't trust her, and if anything goes wrong, she will go after Karen. Karen also warns Logan, saying she doesn't like her either. On the day of the plan, a red truck carrying Eddie's diamonds is on the move. Logan is in position, ready to snipe. Jack and Andrew wait in their tow truck, and Nicholas waits in his car. Karen is not there, because she is pregnant. As the red truck passes by, Nicholas speeds up, and gets in front of it. Jack and Andrew's tow truck quickly arrives. Nicholas shoots the truck's bulletproof glass with special bullets, and throws a smoke grenade inside. When the truck drivers are confused, Jack gives them electric shocks to knock them out. Andrew then hooks up the tow chain to the red truck, and starts towing it away. One security guard is still stuck inside the container. While they're driving the tow trucks, Logan suddenly spots a few cars full of armed people, led by Simon, coming towards them. She quickly tells Jack, and starts shooting at them. A car chase begins. Jack puts in all his effort, and takes out the enemies one by one, dodging bullets as he goes. Despite all this, Simon manages to climb on top of the tow truck, and attaches a tracker to it. He makes his way to the side of the tow truck and strikes Andrew. Jack tries to shoot him, but he dodges the bullet, and moves to the front of the truck, and aims his gun at Andrew. Just then, Andrew slams on the brakes, causing Simon to fall off the truck. Jack and his team manage to escape. Now the team tries to open the container, but they can't, because it can only be opened from the inside. So Jack drills a hole in it, and inserts a pipe to pour water into the container. This forces the security guard inside to open it from the inside. Inside, they search thoroughly, and find a box full of diamonds, but they can't find the valuable rubies they were hoping for. Disappointed, they leave the area, but Jack departs with a sense of suspicion. From a distance, someone is watching the team through binoculars. It's Karen, and she's smiling happily. After the team leaves, she goes to the truck, and finds a crucial device, that contains all the information about the diamonds and rubies. Meanwhile, Jack is feeling suspicious, and decides to go back to the truck alone. Just then, Eddie and his gang arrive, using the tracker that Simon attached earlier. Karen is shocked to see Eddie, and at the same moment, Jack also arrives. Eddie grabs Karen, and demands that Jack put down his guns, aiming to get the device from Karen. Eddie informs Jack that he too has been deceived by Karen. Laughing, Eddie points his gun at Karen's belly. Fearing for her safety, Jack pleads with him not to shoot. He fires anyway, and to Jack's shock, diamonds spill out from Karen's belly. She lied about being pregnant, and used Jack as part of her scheme to steal the diamonds. Eddie laughs and pushes her towards Jack. In that moment, Logan aims her gun at Eddie's head from behind Jack. Simon, noticing something off about Jack's body language, grows suspicious. Acting on instinct, Jack suddenly pushes Karen down. Simon picks up on this, and pushes Eddie down as well, causing him to dodge Logan's gunshot. The abrupt movement makes the device fly out of Eddie's hand and fall to the ground. Karen quickly grabs it. At this instant, all of Jack's crew arrive, and a battle erupts between the two gangs. They scramble to a car and speed away. During the escape, Simon shoots Logan in the hip, but despite the setback, everyone in Jack's crew manages to get away. Following the chaos, Logan is taken to Jenna's veterinary hospital for treatment. Jack is furious and confronts Karen, blaming her for the scam and for Logan getting shot. In response, she leaves the device there, and walks away. He stays by Logan's side, taking care of her until she recovers, and wakes up, showing signs that she's going to be alright. Nicholas' wife arrives at the hospital to check on her husband. Seeing that he's okay, she expresses her love, and also hands Jack a phone, telling him it was left at the front door. The phone rings, and it's Eddie on the other end, issuing a warning to Jack. Eddie tells Jack that Karen felt guilty and came to him, asking that he leave Jack alone. Now that he is Karen, Eddie warns Jack to return the device. He also gives him a new mission, to steal some valuable diamonds from a high-security government facility. If Jack completes the task, Eddie promises to never interfere in his life again, and to release Karen. The gang members make a new plan to steal the diamonds from the government facility, this time with Nicholas' wife helping, instead of Logan. First, Andrew drives an ice cream truck, crashing through the barrier gates. He's half naked and acts like he's drunk, to distract the security guards, drawing them away from an airplane holding the diamonds. Seizing this opportunity, Jack sneaks onto the plane, and plants something that looks like a bomb. From a distance, Nicholas' wife watches the scene through the scope of her sniper gun. Suddenly, Simon appears behind Jack. Nicholas' wife spots him through her sniper scope, and tries to shoot, But her gun jams. She quickly warns Jack just as Simon closes in, pointing his gun at him. But out of nowhere, another security guard shows up, and shoots at both of them. They both scramble to escape. Jack makes a bad call and tries to run away, and the security guard shoots him down. Realizing the situation, Simon quickly heads to the cockpit, starts the engine, and takes off. It's then revealed that the security guard is actually one of Jack's team member. Jack is fine, as it was rubber bullet, similar to earlier. Nicholas is seen waiting on a boat, positioned to intercept the plane that Simon has hijacked. As the plane nears, Nicholas presses a button, triggering an explosion that detaches the section of the plane containing the diamond vault. The vault falls into the lake below, revealing Simon has been outsmarted by Jack. Eddie calls Jack, threatening to kill Karen if the diamond vault isn't handed over. Jack arrives with the vault, but refuses to open it, attempting to leave with Karen. Eddie's gang quickly surrounds them, with Eddie smugly declaring Jack won't be able to rely on a sniper this time. Jack presses his car key, detonating the car along with the diamond vault. Seizing the moment, he and Karen dash into a nearby building. A member of Jack's gang is already inside, and eliminates all of Eddie's crew from behind, except for Simon, who pursues Jack relentlessly, eventually leading to a close quarters fight. Although Simon gains the upper hand, Jack distracts him long enough for Karen to fatally shoot Simon. Jack and Karen race to the top of the building, where a helicopter is waiting for them. Just as they think they're in the clear, Eddie shows up with two of his henchmen, cornering them back under threat. This time, Jack appears confident. It turns out Logan is in position. She takes aim and shoots Eddie and his two gang members. Jack and Karen escape from there. Following their escape, Karen uses the money they acquired from the diamonds to start the life she's always wanted. Meanwhile, Jack and Logan go back to their adventurous carefree lifestyle. Karen calls Jack to tell him she can live without the money, but not without him. Jack smiles, and with a swing of his golf club, sends the phone sailing into the sea. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.